Yo, we back. We got another show. Talking sports with the know-it-alls. We got a few topics today. We're gonna talk about a few things. The finals have started. We're gonna discuss Ja Morant, and we have to discuss one of my favorite topics, number 33. As you see, it's just me and the big fella today. Talking sports with the know-it-alls. Before we get started, love 1030. Let's go. We back talking sports with the know-it-alls. It's me, Jimmy, the know-it-all with Big Lurch. Finals has started. At the time of this taping, finals 1-0 Denver. From the beginning of the season, like I said, I had Denver as one of the up-and-coming teams, and they proved me to be correct. I'm winning the pool I'm in with the fellas, because I'm the only one that picked Denver to win. Everybody else picked Milwaukee. Sucks for you guys. But what you think about the finals, man? I got it going 5 games. I think they're too big for Miami. They got like 3 dudes over 6'10" that starting. Butler can only do so much to me. Butler doing good, but who he gonna guard? Murray. He got Murray. Now you got Porter, Gordon getting off. I think they got too much for Miami. They got a bunch of undrafted free agents playing. It's catching up to them. They making a valiant effort. I got them winning game 3 at home to make it 2-1. Then I got Denver saying, all right, we ain't finna play with y'all. We're going to smack y'all in the next 2. I got to win it 4-1 to be done with the series. What you got, Ralph?
5 games as well. Miami just too small. You know what? They could get swept too, but they're just too small. If they can get tonight's game, they won't get swept. But after that, good luck. They don't have no size, man. So I know in the offseason, that's probably going to be their main priority. And your bench players that nobody knew who they were, or your starters that nobody knew who they was at first either, So, and I'm kind of pissed that they let Aaron Gordon, who about soft as ever, kill him like that. But he ain't got there's no size. So, I ain't mad at him. Yeah, so ain't nobody. And then Jimmy Butler, I think, is actually going to finally get to him this series. He's not really going to be too much of a factor because he got to play defense all the time on Murray, possibly on Gordon sometimes too, and possibly on Michael Porter Jr. So he's going to be too tired. So, we had 19 game 1, maybe 12, something like that. He didn't really have a good game or he didn't shoot well. And you got to deal with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So, yeah, they're done.
If I'm Denver, at the time of this tape, game 2 is tonight. So by the time we drop this, it'll be getting ready for game 3. If I'm Denver in game 2, we in the altitude. Miami just been on a long 7-game series with Boston. Even though they had a couple days of rest, I'm running the whole game. I'm running the whole game to tire them out. Let them beat me. I'm running the whole game. And like I say, game 3, they're going to go back to Miami hype. They probably haven't played Thursday or Friday. And then, these teams get to Miami. They close to the weekend. They're going to be kicking it, being with the chicks in South Beach. So they'll lose game 3 and get their refocus. But
you know what? This one team I think that they just can't run on because this is the only team in the league that the whole team is completely in shape. And the altitude,
yeah.
And the altitude didn't affect Miami in game 1 because they wasn't.
That's game
they
1.
wasn't getting back on. Not getting back on defense. They was there with them every time. So game 2 they'd be fine because the longer you're in that altitude, the better you become with your lungs and all. So they'll be better. I don't think Miami will get ran out the
running them, and I'm giving the ball to Jokic all game 2.
If anything, I would let Kevin Love play, and I let the other boy play so you can get some height and some size on him, get him beat up a little bit.
Let Kevin Love play so he get dunked on about 4 times.
Why not? At least he gonna come out with some toughness. And he's gonna make Aaron Gordon have to play some defense too. Because at least Kevin Love can shoot the ball and he can actually get down there and rebound. He can't jump over a credit card, but neither can Jokic, and you still get a lot of rebounds too. So, you got to give Bam a chance to be able to score the ball.
Bam looked like he should.
Yeah,
He looked
Bam
like he
has no
should.
offensive moves either, but
Sticking with basketball, non-playoff issue. Ja Morant. We just had a show talking about the young brother a couple weeks ago. You get in trouble again with the gun. I think it's all a conspiracy theory on how this coming down with his suspension, with the draft coming, with the finals going on, and whatever suspension they give him, I think it's going to take the attention away from either one. So that's why I think it's going to be a 5-game series. They're going to give like a week or two before the draft so they can get this out, and then get to the draft. So I'm thinking you getting 50 games, buddy. I'm saying 50 games for being a goofball. You just need to do better, bro. Real talk. I'm not a hater, but you're setting yourself up to get in some real trouble when you don't need to. You got money, man. Go sit down somewhere. A lot of people want to keep it real by hanging with. Look, keep it real by keeping your money. That's just my philosophy. But I think you're gonna get 50 games. They're gonna smack you real hard this time, player. What you think, bro?
I think you get 50 to the whole season because the first time you got a slap on the wrist. This time they actually gonna probably make an example out of you, and Adam Silver's gonna basically give you David Stern treatment, like you're not gonna keep testing him. So he gonna try to keep the league, have the league with a good image, and you just happen to fall in that you don't have to be the playboy for that one this time and the poster boy. So you're gonna get 50 or more, and I just think too because guns in America right now is a big topic. So the league, you don't want to keep their image good, so they're gonna make an example out of you. So I think you're gonna get 50 or more. I mean, even if you go back like when Melo and all them got suspended, they got hit hard, and that was just for a punch. So you figure you doing that, and then you see
a sucker punching, and then he ran. What did Green say, like Mike? Like a sissy, like a homo, you ran. Melo stole on my man, then ran.
So they're gonna definitely make an example out of you. If it's not 50, I think it's gonna be the season. So like I said, it'd be 50 to the season for me. He's gonna make an example out of you, and I won't be surprised if you go further with Memphis voiding his contract and a lot of other things. I mean, you and I already lost most of them endorsements.
But even him being the face of the league,
no, that's done.
They'll focus now. They'll start, talking about De'Aaron Fox a little more. Halliburton from Indiana. There's other point guards they can talk about Shea more. Shea Cole.
Yeah, I mean, you could, or you might start seeing they might start pushing Zimbabwe or
they're gonna push him.
Scoot. What's the
he's
name?
He's going to the Spurs, so they're going.
What's the other kid named Scoot Henderson? I think it is.
Scoot Henderson. Nice.
Yeah, one of them two. They might start pushing them more. You might start seeing them more billboards and start seeing them with like LeBron and KD and all them trying to bring
Don't
in.
Be with
go
LeBron.
from the old to the
Don't
new.
Be with
so
LeBron. We try
you
to
might
teach
see all that.
We try to teach new school no crime, so we can't hang with LeBron.
Well, they won't stop that until they stop calling the games. Like, and stop allowing them to do it. So, but I mean, that's what I think they'll do.
Well, 50. You say 50 or more.
Yep.
Now the meat of the show, the topic of discussion amongst barbershops, dice games, cookouts, family reunions. This with two people. Two people I find to be very hypocritical. Two people I find to be jerks. Two people I find to be haters. And that's Isaiah Thomas, probably my sad part, one of the top 5 players I've ever liked playing basketball. And a name we don't use on this show, we just give him by his jersey number 33. This slander, I ain't gonna even call it slander. This like hate on Mike. For years, you've praised Mike and all this, and to me, you come across now as a real phony. So it's like everybody know my disdain for 33, but now it comes out to me as all these years, you really been sitting in the cut, hating this man. when we got you on video of you begging the man to come back, when you couldn't handle being the man, the fact that you just came on TV and said the man was a terrible player before you got there. And facts, your first year you averaged 7 a game, bro. You ain't did nothing. You know, I can't stand people go, but he didn't win the playoff series and Scotty got there. Scotty didn't do shit for Mike to win the series. He did it. But he averaged like 43 the series he won.
Easy.
And they wasn't playing Boston, which was one of the top 2 teams in the league at the time, which y'all stupid self saying stuff. That's why I don't discuss this stuff, because y'all don't bring in facts. But you do all this talking, and if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, you wouldn't be the player you are. If you go to Seattle, you don't become Scottie Pippen. You become the person who I used to compare you most with, Derek McKee. That's who you will become. You will be Derek McKee, a dude with talent, but didn't have the heart to expand on their talent. I think you're a great defensive player. I never not give you props to that, but I think you have a problem that you think you're better, way better than what you are, and you never got humbled. And I think that was the whole thing with you and Horace when Mike was first there, and Horace ended up leaving because both of you guys thought you was better than what you are, but Horace ended up getting humbled when he went to Orlando. You didn't get humbled because Mike came back once again and saved you. You never fought for yourself, punk. You know, you from the South Side. So,
man, you get out of here. Get out of here with that. He from up north.
Dude, you just, I mean, the hate is real. The hate is real. I actually think it's sad on the hate you show for him. And the same thing with Zeek. We got you on video for years praising Mike. And I always knew you guys had beef, but now, because of the Last Dance, now you won't talk about it. Get out of here, you're a clown. And what I love about it, that Michael Jordan is not addressing neither one of you goofballs. Because both of y'all are trying to get a platform or trying to sell something. And if Mike interact with you, that'll help boost whatever you try to do, and Mike just ignoring you. I think that's classic shade. I think that's pimping. I'm gonna let y'all talk amongst yourselves. You know, so I love it. And on top of that, me being the petty man that I am, the fact Mike's son is banging Scotty's wife, I think that's the ultimate, like, shade, just everything. But, you know, Mike, they'll say Mike didn't plan it. I would have if it was my son. Sorry, son, but I'd have sicked you on the old bra myself. But that's just me. What you think, Ralph?
Obviously, you see his hate for
it's real.
His dislike.
It's real.
For 33 is real. But I think that I don't know what's wrong with you, Scott. I think you started smoking weed or something, or hitting a bottle or something. Or that liquor that you all of a sudden came out with just ain't making it, and you started hitting it too much or something. Because the last 10 years now, you just been hating, bro. Like, more so when the Last Dance came out. Like, dude, I knew that Last Dance had to go through everybody to get some type of approval, and you knew you wasn't in there much, and you didn't have that much say so in that. So why start saying stuff afterwards? And now you complaining. Then you saying Mike wasn't that good when he was at North Carolina. He couldn't do this, that, and other. When he was at the Bulls before you got there, you just thought he was an average player. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, come on, man.
Mike third year in the league,
bro.
Mike third year in the league, real talk, was the best player in the NBA. Stop it.
Scotty probably got more credit if you would have had won if you had won a championship without Jordan, if y'all would have won in '94, or if you would have won when you was in Houston, or if you'd even beat the Lakers while you was in Portland, you probably would get more credit now, because then people would be like, okay, we can see that you can win a ring without him. Just like when Kobe and Shaq, what they had to do, that they won rings without each other. But you would probably get a little bit more credit instead of stop being looking like as a hater. And you probably got more
Let me chime in right quick. I got to get this. All you Bulls fans that for years always went, we'd have won the ring in '94 if Hugh Hollins wouldn't have called the call. First off, that was Game 6. Okay. They still had to play Game 7. They blew that game. Then you would have played Indiana. You would have lost. So it ain't like a lot of you non-fans. We went to the finals because we was in the Eastern Conference Finals. He was in the second round, you dummies. So get your facts straight. Y'all would have lost to Indiana. Then y'all would have lost to Houston too. Y'all weren't winning in '94, dog, unless Mike was playing. So I'll let you hit it, Ralph. I just had to speak some facts.
If you beat them somehow, you know, maybe just maybe then you'll get a lot more credit. Or even when you had the trio with you, Barkley, and Elijah Wan, and you'd have won the championship, maybe then, but you probably still would have got the credit because Elijah Wan would have got the credit, and Barkley would have got more credit.
Barkley would have got more credit. And
so
you really would be around here killing yourself now.
Then you'd be trying to talk about Barkley, how he didn't do nothing while y'all was in the playoffs at that time. But that's another story. And even if y'all would have won in Portland, Rasheed Wallace probably would have got most of the credit. So, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's like, bro, stop hating. And then, now, I can understand if you're mad because the man's son is begging your wife, but at the end of the day, your wife been out there with a couple rappers
in the streets,
and everything.
She's for the streets.
At this point in time, bro, leave her alone and go do whatever else. You got enough money nowadays, you can have whatever you want to. But that hate ain't a good look, bro. Like, stop it. They named you one of the 75 greatest players, 50 greatest players. Defensively, you probably one of the top all time. But offensively, your game was not as great. You were a mediocre shooter.
You paying alimony.
You was a decent passer.
You paying alimony to a runner.
Stupid. But yeah, you gotta stop that hate, man. Like, I don't know what the problem is, bro. But stop it. And you know what? I'd love to see Michael Jordan finally comment on that, just to see what you would say from his comments.
He'll do
because
just like
I'm
he
sure
did.
he gonna do you.
He'll do just like he used to do when the Knicks or the Pistons was trying to fight him. He would walk off. He didn't want no smoke. He don't want no smoke with Mike. But Mike stay classy. Don't even respond.
But you know what?
Ignore him.
I would love to see. You know what? Better yet, I'd love to see you go on TV and it be you and Charles Oakley, and Oakley asks you questions.
He's not gonna show up.
I bet you won't say half
He's
that
not gonna
stuff,
show up.
Cause how the last dance, how you slapping you around here, I'm sure he's slapping you around afterwards.
He's not gonna show up to talk to
You're not gonna do that, so
he's not gonna show up.
I don't see it happening. I mean, Scotty, just enjoy retirement, bro. Relax.
Scotty, I'll come and talk for you and Oakley to talk. I'll come and do it. I'll pay Oak to smack the shit out of you myself. But
Gonna need Bill Cartwright there to be the mediator.
Yep. But now Zeek, dude, you make Chicago look bad. You make the West Side look bad.
So
we don't roll like this, man.
You West Siders, that's y'all do.
You as soft as tissue paper with the hate you have for Mike. And all this talk, my family protected Mike on the West Side. Real is real. I ain't gonna even get in there, but real is real. Stop it. Once Mike here, I roll with you, but dude, stop it. You know, your sister worked at a high school that used to clown you when you came up there. So stop it. You know, yours is just straight hate. For years you've called Mike the best and all this. He can't be a scrub if you had to design a whole defense because he scared you guys. That right there gives you no more credibility. You know, and your old Detroit teammates, Lambeer, all y'all want to praise LeBron. And I get it, because you was competitors, you ain't gonna give him credit. I get that. I vouch for that any day. But come on. Other than Lambeer, but Lambeer don't like Mike. But now all of a sudden everything you guys, LeBron, shut up. I ain't even trying to hear that. And this ain't no slander against LeBron, so you LeBron fans, don't come in my inbox. You just hating on LeBron. I ain't hating on the hairline. Stop it. I ain't hating on him. He a billionaire and can't get his hairline straight. Something don't add up, you know, with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's that Ohio in him. Shout out Ohio. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. But Scotty, Zeek, you a hater, man. You make the West Side look bad. You make Chicago look bad. You still butthurt about the Olympics. But you come across as a phony. You've always come across as a phony. And I've always heard rumblings in the inner circle with people that people really don't rock with you because you're a phony. You smile in people's face, stab them in the back and stuff. You've done a lot of good stuff, but man, you're a phony, dog. And this goes to prove. D, you talking about, well, Michael Jordan apologized to me in public. Who are you? Why? Y'all, you did stuff under the table for years, sneak dissing and all that, but then somebody sneak diss you, now you butthurt. Stop it, man. I'm just really tired of the slander. Leave Mike alone, man. Let him go make his bread, chill. What y'all man, his wife fine too? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, Joe. You know, y'all man, his wife cold. He broke up with Juanita, and he got a young tenderoni. He done had twins and stuff. You know, Mike still popping twins. Y'all can't pop nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But Zeek, make the West Side look bad, dog. Give us a bad look. I don't like that. Y'all leave Mike alone. Leave my man alone. Let him go sell his team, get about another fight. When he sell his team, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be more mad. When he sell his team, what he bought it for? A bill? And he finna get about $5 billion for it?
He bought that team for like $183 million. And
right.
He like
y'all
$5 billion
when he sell the team, then y'all gonna be like, he was the worst owner ever. Mike is a businessman. Y'all can talk all y'all want, man. The profit he got on that investment, smart man by me.
Draft picks suck, but
hey man, Mike ain't looking at the
business
draft
move
picks.
was good, but
Mike looking at that business.
Them picks was terrible.
Looking at that business. So and if you didn't know, I'm a Jordan fan. So what? But what you think about Zeek, Ralph?
No comment.
He's a South Sider, so he's not gonna comment on the West Side.
No,
that's all that is.
No comment. Wasn't a Piston fan. Wasn't all that. No comment.
I used to like the Pistons. I liked them. I thought they. I was a Rodman fan. I thought Rodman played good. Lambeer was ahead before his time. Lambeer be perfect today to stretch 4, stretch 5. He'll be perfect. Like I say, other than Magic, Zeek is my favorite point guard. You know, he repped Chicago well, but now I don't know what you rep now. I think you rep the North Side or something. I think you hanging out with Lightfoot or something. You know, that's our take. Let us know what y'all think, man. You know, the finals, crazy. As you said earlier, we got Miami to lose in 5. We got Miami to lose in 5. We both think Ja Morant gonna get a hot 50-piece, spicy. And like I say, you know, with Scotty and Zeek,
spicy.
With Scotty and Zeek, man, y'all just come across as some haters. You know, let me know in the comments what you guys think on what we talked about. Let us know if you think we right. Let us know if you think we wrong. Either way it goes, we don't care. But we'll comment on it. We'll respond to it. But that's it for this show. From Big Ralph, I'm Jimmy the Know-It-All. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Check us out. We got some ideas coming for next season. We planning on our season premiere. We're gonna try to do something for the Bell Bronco game. I've been waiting on this game for 5 years. So we're gonna try to do a little know-it-all spin on Bell Broncos this year. So look out for that in the fall. But as I say, for the crew, Mike, Nikki, Dirty and someone playing softball, hitting this cup. You know what I'm saying? But on behalf of the crew, thank y'all. Check us out next show. Later.